Hey guys, today in this video, I'm going to tell you about 1Password tutorial for beginners. So this video is going to be long. So without much ado, let's get started. What is 1Password? First of all, I would like you to tell you that this is one, not I right here. So please don't confuse it with I. This is one. So what is 1Password? 1Password is a solid password manager with top encryption and a sleek user interface. 1Password is a password manager, like I said before, developed by the Canadian software company Agile Bits Incorporation. It supports multiple platforms such as iOS, Android, Windows, Linux, and macOS. With 1Password, you can create, store, and autofill passwords in a single click. Protect your accounts, collaborate securely, and keep your secrets safe with the password managers you'll love to use. The bottom line, 1Password provides complete security, flexibility, and control over your valuable information. Moving on, how to set up and use 1Password. So you can see in the previous slides, I told you that in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can use it and how you can, it was more like a tutorial for 1Password. So what do you have to do? First of all, you have to sign in. To get started, decide whether you want to use 1Password with your family or individually. Learn what happens when you join a family account. So a family account is like the one in which you have your other family members, like the password of every single person is saved in a single account or at a single server. So if I talk more about family accounts, ask the person who created your family account to invite you. If you already have an individual account, you can migrate to a family account. If you'll be creating new family account, get started with 1Password families. Individual, sign up on 1Password.com. I'll tell you more about the family thingy later on in this video. Individual is pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to, understand it in much detail. Individual means that you don't have a family account and you're just one person who's using it for himself or herself. Whereas family accounts are those accounts which are used by your family members as well. And the passwords for all of them are saved on a single server. You can get up to like 5 accounts with a family account. You'd like 5 separate accounts when you choose family account option. Moving forward, you'll get an email to confirm your account. Then you can choose strong account password, which you'll use to unlock 1Password. Make sure to prepare your emergency kit and fill in your password so you don't forget it. Moving on, the next thing that you have to do is decide on a password subscription. 1Password offers 4 subscriptions: individual, families, team starter pack, and business. The main difference between these plans are the numbers of included users and business-focused features for the team starter pack and business subscription. An individual plan offers 1 usable account, while 1Password families has 5, like I told you this in the beginning. For teams, you can get up to 10 users, and businesses depends on the number of members you want in the subscription itself. While 1Password doesn't have a free version, it offers a 14-day trial for all 4 plans. I would recommend trying one of these plans out first, as it allows you to test drive 1Password's manager implementation without paying for a premium subscription. Moving on, get started with 1Password in your browser. So the next thing that you need to do is you have to get started with 1Password in your browser. So the 1Password browser extension is the easiest way to save, fill, and change passwords in your computer's browser. You can use it to sign into websites and apps and view items and find exactly that you need. Moving on, the next thing that you need to do is you have to import your existing passwords. You can move your existing information from other password managers into 1Password, including password managers built into popular browsers. Like if you use a MacBook and if you're using Safari, then Safari saves your passwords, and you can it stores your passwords in the directory of your MacBook, which you can access through settings. So you can use that directory and export it into 1Password as well. So yeah, that's how you do it. When you import your information, it's even easier to change and strengthen your passwords. Moving on, the next thing that you need to do is you have to set up the desktop and the web app. 1Password will then ask you to create your account after filling in the necessary information. 1Password will ask you to verify your email address, So be sure to do it. Like, it's pretty obvious. Once done, you'll be asked to create your master password. Technically, this is going to be the only password you need to create on your own. Otherwise, the other passwords are suggested by 1Password. Moving on. What's unique about 1Password is that aside from the master password, it will require you to have your own personal secret key to access your account. We'll get to that later. For now, just go ahead and create your master password and you'll be done with the first task, the first major task. After creating your master password, you'll be redirected to the secret key page and 1Password will ask you to click Generate Secret Key. The secret key and your master password acts as a two keys you need to access your password vault. Once you click Generate, 1Password will ask you to save your secret key PDF to your machine, which is very important in case if you forget anything. So there will be a data stored on your machine. Moving forward, make sure to save it in a secure place and create backup copy of it, because it's very important. If you accidentally or someone from your family accidentally deletes it, then you'll lose that copy. So make sure you create a backup copy and save it in a very secure place which is not accessible to everyone, as 1Password requires both your secret key and master password to unlock your vault. Don't worry, 1Password itself will make sure you save it before going any further. Once done, you'll officially have your own password account and you'll be directed to the 1Password web application. Moving on. To get the most out of 1Password, I highly recommend downloading both the browser extension and the desktop application. To download the desktop application, just go to 1Password's official website and product. And from product, click download 1Password and then select your platform. Downloading it is pretty self-explanatory and very easy to do so. Moving on. The next thing that you need to do is you have to start using 1Password. The best way to start using 1Password is to create a new account. For example, just let me give you an example that if we make a new account on Amazon, when creating a new account, enter the username or the email address as per usual, like the way you create an account anywhere. Once you have entered a username or email, 1Password will automatically suggest a randomly generated password for you. Moving on. This password can be configured to have a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols and can reach up to 100 characters. At default, 1Password will create a 20-character password for you. After clicking on 1Password's suggested password, a pop-up window will come up asking you to save the credentials as a new login item. After that, you saved your first login. Whenever you return to the site or app, 1Password will automatically appear as an icon on the far right side of the login field. Clicking on that will bring up your saved login information and allow you to fill in your username and password in a snap. This newly saved Amazon login as well as your other passwords will appear in one of your vaults. And the password vaults are where 1Password stores and encrypts all your data and passwords. And congrats, you've just learned how to use 1Password. So this was it. This was how you just download and use 1Password. I've shown you how to use it and what can you do, what kind of accounts does it give. So I hope this video was informative. Please do like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.